will banish this darkness once and for all.
That was a good fight.
That wasn't so bad.
I did it? Really?
Maybe you did. Or maybe some nosy friends of ours decided we needed their help.
Is that so? So they saved me once again. Lann, Reynn.
Shall we? What now? Whose soul will you touch?
That's how many?
Don't know. After we hit 20, I stopped counting.
At least, we're wearing it down.
You can tell yourself that.
It's exactly as I thought. I've been keeping an eye on its behavioral patterns, and it seems to keep moving between the fire valleys.
Then you were right. It must be drawn to heat sources.
Luckily, at least we know now that it shouldn't be coming for Nibelheim anytime soon.
But remember Valley 7. There's always a chance one of the fire valleys can go out.
If it does, and that thing's near Nibelheim, it might take what it can get.
If it's alive, it can die. So let's hit it till it does. As many times as it takes.
Okay. This'll be good training.
I'll help in any way I can.
Right. Let's go.
What now? Whose soul will you touch?
Sid, have you found a pattern yet? Where's the phantom train?
Still no luck, I fear. It gives new meaning to random, I can tell you that much.
Well, if you can't track it, we'll have to give up for now. A train that traverses the real and unreal. Just our luck. And it only shows itself when it's ready to attack. Not an honorable mirage, is it?
If only we had documentation of how these Mirage trains work. Even just some blueprints would do.
That's it!
That's what, Reynn?
We already know someone who runs a Mirage train!
Oh! Cactus Guy!
That's right. The time to exact my revenge has finally arrived. Cactuar! Your sass is grass!
You certainly are fired up today, now aren't you, my little giant girl?
Reynn, I know you're excited about this, but can I cut in?
Sure, be my guest.
Conductor, if my sister beats you, how about you promise to give us the blueprints to your train? Deal?
Oh, we're on! But that's a big if you're talking about!
Here I come!
Ha! Bring it! Come on, come on, come on!
Take this! Lost again! What now?
This is the place Lann and Reynn told us about.
Yes, we should be right on time. But I don't get it. How did they figure out where the phantom train will appear?
Beats me. They work in strange ways. Bingo. Right on schedule.
Wasn't that
Oh yeah, another ghost.
I can't hear you!
You could have just covered your ears. Hey, what's that weird machinery coming out of it?
It's just a Cogna? Oh, that's no big deal. Please? Gotcha!
did it!
Oh yeah!
Celeste, wasn't that your name?
Yes, that's right.
Celeste, you've got skill. Why don't you join Seed?
Sorry. I've no intention of joining a group like that again.
Doesn't have to be a permanent arrangement. Think it over. We could use someone as tough as you.
I'll give it some thought. Anyway, did you notice? We weren't the only forces at play during that battle.
You're right. I thought it went down more easily than expected. When I see those two, I guess I'll have something else to thank them for.
As will I.
What now? What now? See you soon? What now? Who's...
That mosquito brings me no end of woe.
I agree that that thing's buzz is super annoying, but it's also really dangerous.
Right. We've been lucky, but some towns have suffered great damage thanks to the explosives that Cogna drops from the air.
Explosives, you say? And how are they made?
Well, they don't seem to be the same as real bombs. I've heard they're more like some sort of magical charge.
A new kind of magic, eh? You don't say. You there, the jock with the gills of a flounder.
Huh? What? You mean me?
See another jock here?
Oh, come on, Doc. You could call
Think
me
I
by
care
my...
about your name? Surely you jest. Now get out there and capture that annoying pest.
Huh?
Oh, use that thing from the game you play. The silly water ballet.
You mean Blitzball?
Yes, that. Knock it out of the sky and bring it back here. I'll be waiting over in my laboratory. Now, chop chop, my dear.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, is there anything I can do to help?
That'd be awesome. Thank you. Let's get started. Here it comes! Oh, yeah! Let's do this thing! Think a mosquito?
Oh, I don't think bug spray is gonna be much help this time.
level it all!
All right!
It didn't seem any worse for the fall, did it? That might have got nasty on my own. I owe ya, Valifor. Oh, you too, Lann and Reynn? Huh? Wait, why did I thank two people who aren't even here? I'm weird.
With my knowledge and skill, I can make better use of this new magic than those silly Cogna creatures ever will. Ah! Ha 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 ha!
What now? Whose soul will you touch? That's how many?
Don't know. After we hit 20, I stopped counting.
At least we're wearing it down.
You can tell yourself that.
It's exactly as I thought. I've been keeping an eye on its behavioral patterns, and it seems to keep moving between the fire valleys.
Then you were right. It must be drawn to heat sources.
Luckily, at least we know now that it shouldn't be coming for Nibelheim anytime soon.
But remember Valley 7. There's always a chance one of the fire valleys can go out.
If it does, and that thing's near Nibelheim, it might take what it can get.
If it's alive, it can die. So let's hit it till it does. As many times as it takes.
Okay. This'll be good training.
I'll help in any way I can.
Right. Let's go.
you so... That's... how many?
Don't know. After we hit 20, I stopped counting.
At least we're...
ought to do it.
Predictable.
Phew! We did it! That's enough fighting for an entire lifetime.
glad you stuck with us. Reynn, Lann.
Ah, there you are. Just so you know, a message is waiting for you at the airship.
Do you have a moment?
Sure. What's up?
We've located the King of Bahamut and his lieutenants.
Dude, really?
Really, dude.
Where are they?
The end of the chains.
What now?
You already know the towns under Federation control are anchored to chains that extend into the sky.
Don't tell me.
Oh, I'm telling you. We know now that all of those anchors were fired from the same exact location. And that spot must be Bahamut's seat of power.
So you're saying their castle, it just floats there?
Apparently. If Balam Garden can do it, then why not the Federation?
Great! Then we can just sail up there in our airship!
Not quite. Here's the problem. Their castle sits at a much higher altitude. The airship simply isn't built to travel that high.
Oh, come on. What do we do?
First, you should visit a cathedral.
A cathedral?
Yes. At the heart of every town that's a part of the Federation, you're certain to find one. They're sanctuaries that only admit people chosen as architects. And they're much more than that. You need to see it. Once you have, then I'll explain how to get to the castle.
A cathedral, huh?
Where are we supposed to find that?
Well, Quistis said we'd find one at the heart of every Federation town. Oh! Remember that town that gave me the heebie-the-jeebies? We've seen lots of towns like that since. We shouldn't have to go that far to find one.
If you get confused during battle, you can bring a... Here.
What happened here?
Once the Cogna invade a town and take the control, it looks like the town becomes the corrupted. There's Mirages here. Be careful. Huh? Did you want to listen to some music or something? It's cathedral. Just keep an eye out for Mirages, okay?
What is all this stuff?
Tell me, what of the soul crystal? How much of the populace have we harvested?
If I had to offer up a guess, then just about 4 souls in every 10.
No way. The architects. Were they? All this is the true face of the Federation.
I already knew that I didn't like them, but this just turns my stomach.
The architects are making the world better. It's true if you're the Federation. That's exactly what they do. The architects can live the remainder of their lives in peace and never want for food. Yes, The moment their souls turn to crystal and ascend to Bahamut's castle, their wish becomes reality, since crystals don't fight or eat. As for work, all they are required to do is become energy, and so they get their life of leisure as well.
So what, everyone should be happy? Ugh, give me a break!
Lann is the right! This is completely the messed up!
Shulk, did you know about it?
I did. In fact, I was put in a cathedral.
Dude, what?
At first, I believed what they said and became an architect. I was admitted to a cathedral, and I nearly had my soul crystallized. But by sheer coincidence, an accident halted the system, and I managed to escape. Later, Shinra took me in, battered, broken soul and all. They helped me.
When we learned the truth, we knew we had to act. And that's how the anti-Federation resistance got started. Still, until the world fell into chaos, this, breaking into a cathedral, was out of the question. But now we know. These are the entrances to our enemy's castle.
Really?
You mean the chains? They're the way. They deliver all of the crystal.
Correct. Once the architect's souls have been crystallized, the chains conduct them all the way up to the castle. But how are we supposed to take the chain all the way to the top?
Well, if you're human, it sounds like you have to be a giant to use the chain.
Huh?
Awen explained how it works. You see, she took the chain road when she went to the castle.
She's up there? She said the road was designed for the Bahamutian army. You need to be both a giant and a Mirage user in order to traverse it. So...
Right. It's gotta be us.
What?
Reynn, come on. If we're the only ones who can go, then there's no room for debate here.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Let's kick some Baja butt and give this world a saving it won't forget. After all, if we really did cause all of this mess, it's about time that we settled up.
If you're not sure you're strong enough yet, I think you should get out there and round up some more Mirages. Yeah.
I'm starting to get chain sick.
careful! The Mirages here mean the business!
Good! Because the stronger they are, the stronger they can make us. Right, Lann?
Right.
I hope we catch up to Win in time.
Another sister. What's this?
Wait, Lann! What do you think you're...
Huh? Reynn? She vanished.
Oh, then no! What are we then going to do?
I don't know. Don't look at me.
Huh? I think she's calling me.
No, Tama, not you, the two. Okay, what now? What do I do? I've lost them both. Why
I won't tell
did they
him.
disappear?
If you won't.
Where did they go?
Hey,
Seriously,
no
come
objections
back! Oh, why did they leave me? Oh, you guys. I knew you were okay. I mean, we've seen plenty of contraptions like this.
Uh-huh. Don't pretend like you weren't freaked out.
With these devices, it shouldn't take us anywhere near as long to make it to the top. But from now on, don't touch anything without checking with me first. You got that?
Yep, got it.
What did I just say? Lann?
Oops. I'll be good. What the huh?
Hey! No fair sneaking up on us!
fight! Look who's here!
We've got the advantage.
Uh-oh!
Fine.
Reynn, I'm sorry.
For what?
I give up. I don't want to climb this thing anymore.
Hey, it's too early to give the up!
If Wind can make the climb, then we can make it too. At least I hope so. Can you tell us more about the X9 Knights?
They're no good nefarious the meanies who want to fill in a crow's worlds with hatred.
Nefair. So what you're...
Well, that much goes with... Well, that much goes without saying.
Well...
I guess we're doing this.
Come on, bring it! we beat him once. We can beat him again.
I don't think that Brandalus guy was even trying before.
Well, so what? I wasn't trying either.
Thanks, Lon. That's the good to know.
Yeah, very encouraging.
Hey, what can I say?
Tama, do you know anything else about those 3 heralds?
Nothing the first hand. The X9 Knights are like an army. They have lots of members.
There's that many of them?
Not only that, the ones with names and the numbers. Each is responsible for the destroying many of and across the worlds.
Didn't the champions...
Of course they'd tried. Without the champions, the whole Googleplex of worlds would have fallen.
But wait, don't all 3 of...
Enough.
They sure do. We've heard them call each other by those names. I've never seen 3 of them in one place before.
Well, don't worry. We have the champions and a whole...
Right, so come on. Let's get this done! This is it.
The final stronghold.
Castle X9.
This silence is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
I'll say, way too creepy.
Look at this.
That ought to do it.
Victory!
Remember, we're probably inside the one of the Herald's thresholds, if not all three.
Fresh what?
Don't even pretend you forgot what that is. So, we're all... What?
I think the Soul. They're powerful enough to recreate bits and the pieces of their own worlds inside the threshold. Just like this.
Wait, but that means if we go kaput...
I might not be able to rewind you to safety. You have to be very careful.
thresholds are more than just barriers, aren't they?
Technically, they're more like a powerful force field, inside of which the world's rules can be the bent and great feats performed.
So, whenever we step through a threshold, we're stepping inside someone else's private world?
That's the right. I knew it wouldn't take the long for you to understand.
What? Stop!
But for someone to create a world this physical, this real inside their threshold, they would have to expend a tremendous amount of energy. Not just anyone can do it.
All that soul crystal being sent here.
Right. It's, probably...
It's okay, Lann. You don't have to contribute. Well, whatever form a threshold takes, we know how they work in...
That's the right. And you may not have noticed, but both of you have thresholds too.
Whoa, really?
Huh? I think Lann's head is starting to smoke.
All this and...
See?
All this info must have finally blown his mind.
Why are there so many Mirages here? Doesn't the Federation worry about sharing a castle with them? Just...
They don't stand a chance against the King of Bahamut. There's just something about him that feels fundamentally They don't stand a chance against the King of Bahamut. There's just this something about him that feels fundamentally different than the other two heralds.
Time.
The X9 Knight's threshold is too strong. I can't make a gate here. If things get
Isn't that the carbuncle that...
Watch it. This'll be a tough one.
This is it!
Good job.
Did we beat him?
I don't feel his
Hopefully that means he's gone from the castle, if nothing else. Come on, let's keep going.
Right.
What?
Just how far does this go, anyway?
Lann, just keep it cool.
Sorry, I'm just so excited we're finally gonna beat those guys that I'm getting impatient. We did it!
Predictable.
Sorry, I'm just so excited we're finally gonna beat those guys. I said I'm getting impatient. yeah!
Let's make this good.
Dude, it's all...
What?
No trouble at all!
Oh yeah!
Come on, bring it!
Let's begin. What?
See?
Isn't it great how there's so many Mirages to find here?
Oh yeah, this place is the best.
Let's make the...
Well, that ought to do
That
it.
wasn't so bad. unforgettable.
Come on, hang in there, you the two. We're getting a little bit closer to them every step that we...
Huh? What's the matter, Tama?
Nothing. Something just that gave me a start. That's all that it was. Please, promise me, you'll be careful.
Tama, what's wrong? Are you okay?
Their threshold is just way too strong. Like they're invalidating my existence. They must really hate me.
I can't bear to see you in pain. Please, go back.
But I can't go back. The three of us are a team. And a crow told me to look after you.
Well, you'll be here in spirit, and that's what counts. We'll call you if we get into trouble.
Please? For us, okay?
Oh, all right. But stay on the guard. You still have no idea who you're dealing with.
Hey, we can handle them. I mean, come on. We've held our own against almost everything we faced.
Right. And don't forget, he's got me. We'll be fine.
Alright, if you're with him.
What? I'm no good on my own?
That goes without the saying.
Dude, ouch!
Okay. Well, if you're sure, I guess I'll head back. See you soon, alright?
Yep. You know it.
Bye.
So, the final leg. Lann, you ready?
Yeah. Let's thrash those heralds, so we can finally go home.
Right.
Okay, here we go. That was a good fight.
Oh yeah! Wasn't so bad. Lady loose! Huh?
How long must this continue, Pelennor? 100 years and counting now, and yet commanding just one body proves a chore? How lowly and pathetic can you get?
My body gives me more trouble than yours does.
Oh, but I do wonder about that.
Hey, scumbags! We've been looking for you! You think you can just wreck the world and get away with it? Then you have got another thing coming!
When are you... Alwyn, you okay? So you've made it this far. But no more. You have to stop. You mustn't fight. I know you want to, but you simply can't.
What drivel! What tripe! A farce beyond compare!
Are you quite certain of that? What if they are the world's true champions awakened at last? Should we not deal with them now?
And now it's you who's causing me to grin. The Crimson Prophecy's a done affair. The story needs no postscript, no twist, and no spin. Exeunt. Begone, you whelps!
Let's do this, Lann!
That's right! It's on! done yet!
Freezing dust!
Mind if I drop in?
Just a second.
That'll do.
Good job.
As postscripts go, impressive.
They're people?
Huh? Is that... No.
No more frowning. Now, let's smile. You should turn those corners up, or your happiness will spill right out. You don't want that to happen.
But everybody makes fun of me because they say my arm is creepy.
But look, mine are the same. See? And there's more. Did you know that these arms are very special? They're proof of the joy you'll bring the world.
But only one of my hands looks like yours.
You have one, Lann has the other. So as long as you both work together, there's no happiness you can't attain.
Please, you have to stop gathering so many mirages.
Why's that? We're really good at it. You of all people should be proud.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
You don't have a proper handle on any of them. Think of the trouble you're making for those around you.
Well, what do I care? It's not any trouble for us.
Fine, then don't you care about your mother? The more mirages that you take away from her.
Oh, please. Mom loves seeing us excel. Don't even pretend it doesn't make her happy. Dad, I just think you're jealous because you don't know how to do it.
Busted.
Just stop! You don't realize.
You're the one who said that everyone's lives would be easier if we summoned those gods or whatever. Don't chicken out now, Win.
Yeah, remember? Why else would we even be up here?
You're wrong. A path to another world will...
Just shut the honk up. Oh, I know what to do with you.
What?
Hup!
Are you the one who summoned me?
What is going on? Hey! Who are you?
Children, get over here!
Answer me! Who are you? Ah!
Ronan!
Mom!
No.
Dad!
Ah, these are fine vessels. How astonishing for the first creatures I find to be humans of so high a caliber. So, who will join me? 2 bodies! Take them!
Lann! Reynn!
Mom, what? Get away! Ah! Did that happen?
What was that? What did we just see?
Lady Luce!
Owen, you're here? You're both safe. I'm so glad. Oh, so glad.
Are you really our mom? Reynn and Lann. They lost all of their old memories when they were spliced out of Grymoire. They don't remember a thing. Lucky them.
But that's good. Please, Owen. Promise me that you will forgive them. For me.
I never...
Subtlety. I can never abide it when a more direct solution is at hand. Come now. Did you not have some wish? Some grand desire you came here for me to grant? Show me resolve. Show me ingenuity. Show me your power. Show me all the Mirages at your behest. But do not show yourself to be lacking.
What kind of thing are you?
I am Randall, the mighty king of Bahamut, and number 25 of the X9 ranks. I am the conqueror of all A-worlds, and their destroyer.
No. You are nothing but dust! You are going to pay for what you did!
You fiend. I'm gonna make you wish that you were never born!
Sis, you okay?
What strength! I can see A's power has already had a profound influence on both of you. Perhaps I may not be able to destroy you, but neither can you put an end to me. To pursue this stalemate further would be a waste of time.
That's what you think! I have to pay for bringing you into this world. This ends now!
Lann?
Hey, Reynn. I know that I've put you through a lot of stuff. I'm selfish. And I'm sorry. It's all my fault that Mom and Dad died like that. And it's all my fault that these freaks have ruined Grymoire. Mine. I have to pay for it all! Watch me!
Foolish boy! My work is done! This will change!
Why? Lann! Why did you have to come back?
Reynn, what the happened to Lann? Reynn?
Tama. Lann is... I'm ready. I'm ready to go home. To my Ninewood Hills.
You will not accept this. It was your doing, yours. And now you would refuse to accept the consequences?
Accept it? How could you expect me to accept it? Lann takes the fall while I cower in my fake world? I mean, this is my fault as much as it is his. He shouldn't have to pay my share. Who do I tell I'm sorry? Our mom and dad?
Then I will ask you again. Will you, or will you not accept the consequences?
I will not. Not these.
Very well. I shall yield to you all 9 of my precious lives, and give you a chance to continue your tale differently, and weave the threads of time anew.
Tick-tock. Tick-tock. Life sacrifice acknowledged. Now time shall be threaded anew. Bong. Bong.
Postscript. Turn those corners up.
Huh? All right. Let's kick some Baja butt and give this world a saving it won't forget. After all, if we really did cause all of this mess, it's about time that we settled up.
Wait!
What's gotten into you?
Just wait. Where's Tama?
Tama? What's that?
Our friend.
Very well. I shall yield to you all 9 of my precious lives, and give you a chance to continue your tale differently, and weave the threads of time anew.
No way. Was that her back there? That was Tama?
Hey, Lann, you really don't know who I mean? Tama's our friend. This whole journey, she's been by our side.
What? I have no idea what you're saying. What is wrong with you? You're acting so weird.
Well, I've never seen her behave like this. Usually Lann's the one who acts like he got punched in the back of the head.
Seraphy? But you can't be here.
Huh?
What? Why would you freak out about Seraphy? Come on, she's the one who's been by our side. Seriously, do you want to rest a sec?
Seraphy, you know her. You love Tama.
Someone named Tama? Wait, I think I've got it. Could it be short for Tama Mohime? I have no idea where you might have heard the name, but it sure does take me back to the old days.
All right. I don't know what you're up to, but I'm going up there to kick some Baja butt.
No!
Huh?
Careful. Tama gave her lives for this chance. It's a new timeline. I can't waste it.
We're not ready to do this.
But why not?
Lann, think about it. Why did we come here in the first place? You remember? What did we say we were gonna do?
What is this, a pop quiz?
Answer the question.
Well, if you mean the first reason, and a crow told us that if we got back all of the mirages we lost, then we might regain our memories and maybe meet our family, right?
That's right. Taking down the Federation? That wasn't in the plan.
Well, of course it wasn't. We didn't even know they existed yet. And anyway, you and me are the ones who brought those Cogna things into Grymoire. It's our mess to clean up.
Even if it means fighting Mom and Dad? And having to sacrifice your life in the end?
Dude, what? You really have lost it.
Lann, defeating those guys? It won't save the world. No good will come of it. What happens to us? To you?
Would you stop getting so worked up? You're not making any sense.
The Cogna. We'll stop them.
Huh? Well, yeah, we can do that too, but since we're here, let's fight these guys.
I told you that won't work. It's pointless. First, we need to close the portal. Which means collecting more mirages, more getting stronger, and more owning up to what we've done.
Hello, Reynn?
Mom, Dad. We have to straighten things out with Wynn too. And then...
Okay, I think it's time that we...
Gather mirages, get stronger, and close that portal! You can kick their butts after we do all that.
Hold your chocobos! Don't forget, people are losing their souls!
Yes, so let's hurry. Mirage collecting and the portal. Oh, and we have to call Wynn back from the castle. Hey, Seraphy, do you know anything about that mirage that Wynn summons?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess. That'd be none other than Siren. She comes from the same world of wind pixies that I do.
You and her are both from the same world? Well, then can you contact her and see if she's with Wynn?
As long as she's somewhere in Grymoire, then I'd say it's doable.
Great. Would you?
Okie dokie. Feed back in a micro mega flash.
Oh, wait! Also, tell her we're sorry for what we did, trapping her for so long, will you? I know that sorry's not enough, but...
Yeah, you're the boss.
Reynn, what's up? You know something.
I'll try to explain. But on the way, we're going to Balam Garden. Hey, let's go wait on the deck.
Tell me one thing. This time, do you remember? What you two were like? And the terrible things you did?
Yes. A lot of it, anyway. But we're ready. We're going to collect our mirages and face all of our mistakes head on.
All right then. So why did you call me back?
If we have the final showdown now, our fam... You and us won't make it. It's not gonna be the outcome that we're hoping for.
You don't know that. It hasn't even...
I do know! Look. I was there. Please, don't fight the Heralds yet. Help us save Grymoire first. We could really use your help.
Do you have a plan?
We're going to use the portal.
The Ultima Gate? What do you want with that? If you're thinking about opening it again.
No, it would never work without you, Wynn. Well, actually, we need all of the summoners for it to work.
Lann is right. Summoners have the power to bring mirages from other worlds into this one.
Basically, they create a bridge between two worlds.
But so can you. In fact, the power is stronger in Mirage Keepers.
Don't look at me. I'm just regurgitating all the stuff that Reynn told me she remembers now.
A Mirage Keeper's powers, they're not like those of a summoner's. We trap mirages, using miniature worlds that are created by real architects, like our father. And once they're confined, we can release them. And at that point, they're ours to command at will. But to pull that off, you need to bend the rules. And only breakers like our mother can do that.
Is that true? So then, your parents' talents, they became yours, to wield any mirage?
Yes. And there's more to it. Breakers can extract power from any of their mirages, and then add it to their own.
So the more we find, the stronger me and Reynn can make ourselves.
We didn't give it much thought when we were collecting them back then, but in fact, we stole our mom's power along with her mirages.
Wait. If Keepers can't actually connect two worlds...
Yeah. When I summoned Brandalis, I sorta had to borrow your powers, Wynn. I used the crystal cage.
That explains it. I could feel it too. It's like the cage. It was drawing the strength right out of me. And while I was trapped in there, the heralds could draw on my power, and even pose as me. Wait a minute. Then, did they?
Yes. They slowly deceived the world with the Crimson Prophecy, so that Lann would restore the gate.
And by gathering up the other summoners, again, they managed to create a bridge.
Right.
That explains a lot of things. Okay, so going back. The Ultimate Gate, why do you need it? It's too late to destroy it.
We know. Even if we do, or take out Brandalis, then we're still stuck with a world full of Cogno we can't get rid of. So, we'll reverse it.
What?
Right. We hope, if we reverse the flow...
It'll send the Cogna and Heralds back where they came from.
So please, if you and the summoners help us, we can do this, Alwyn. I know that after all we've done, we don't have any right to ask this. But...
I'll do it.
Huh?
Honestly, I'm not so sure about your plan. It might work like you say. And then again, it might not. But I feel like it's something worth trying. Still.
Yes. They'll come after us if they catch on.
It's more than that. The heralds are using your parents...
I know that. But you can trust me. Trust us to take care of it.
Okay. When you feel you're ready, say the word.
Thank you so much, Wynn. I'm sorry.
Oh, forget it. You can call me Wynn. It feels too strange, Owen, coming from you two.
Hey, maybe there's a chance. This arm's gonna bring the world some joy. I know it.
FYI, if you're looking for some more mirages, don't forget which pixie's rocking the old rumor radar.
Hey, Lann, do you remember the Pleiad?
The plead? What's a plead?
I'm still a little hazy on the details myself, but... Remember how it seemed like Ifrit and Shiva and Ramu seemed to recognize us?
I remember them mentioning something like that.
I think there were more mirages like that. 7 of them.
Oh, I get it. Is that what plead means then?
Pleiad. But yes. So I think that might mean there are 4 other powerful Mirages we knew besides Ifrit, Shiva, and Ramu.
Huh, no kidding. Well, considering how tough that trio is, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get the rest of them on our side.
Yep, my thoughts exactly.
Good morning. What now? Who's... What now? What now? Who's...
This should be the place I heard about.
Traveler, test your strength.
So there you are. The Butcher. You've hurt a lot of people.
They call me a butcher? Rubbish. I merely challenge fools who would be challenged and they die.
Then you're not very sporting. Every one of your victims was cut down without a fight.
He who lives by the sword must be quick to draw it. Truly, they met with no foul play. If they expired without a struggle, that attests to their dearth of skill and not my lack of honor. It is a troubling thought to be gone less than a century and return to find swordsmanship so diminished. Troubling indeed.
How poetic. If it's a challenge you're looking for, why don't you see how you and your principles fare against me?
Your spirit is impressive. Let us begin. What?
Sorry, dude. There's been a change in the lineup.
You really ought to know better than to butcher people.
I remember you. To fight again after so long would be a thrill. But you catch me as my blood quickens for another. My first worthy foe in ages. This trickery. This space in which you have confined me. I'll not be detained.
What is... Lann! Get out of that thing's way!
Aw, dude!
Zan, Tets, Ken. Oh, missed by a hair. Good. You're the strongest warrior I've crossed swords with in years. And yet, 'twould be poor form to pursue this now. Find a new blade, and we shall continue this test of our might.
Looks like this won't be as easy as I thought.
Does he have a weakness? You're taking on Odin?
Yeah. I heard that you have experience with the Dyad servants. Basically, anything you can tell me would be a big help.
Odin? Oh, got it. It's just an old rumor, but...
At last. You would try me with the same sword that failed you before?
Yeah. Except, I thought I'd mix things up.
Samuel!
That girl. She looks like Ramuz.
It's his grandkid.
Grandkid!
I see you've been sniffing about. Is this the best you can muster?
Yep.
Samuel!
What's wrong? Suddenly you don't look so hot.
Silence! Make your peace before I cleave you in twain.
Is Ada Burrito white? Hey, that one...
Whoa! Dude! That ought to do it.
Good job.
Good. This shall forever stand as proof that your skill surpasses mine. I'm pleased to have met so fierce a warrior. Ours was a duel to remember.
That's for sure. But it was a close one. At least, no more travelers will get shorn in two. Ramule, I owe you one.
Samuel!
Oh, and I guess I owe Lann and Reynn a thank you as well, wherever they are.
Now then.
Goody. What now? Good. What now? Who's so...
What is it, Mog?
Oh, she's been sighted on the low seas, Kubo!
Who has?
The great sea demon, Leviathan, Kubo!
Let her come. I was hoping that beast would return within my lifetime. Sildra! Today we avenge them. Your family and my great-grandfather. Our long wait is finally over. Are you ready? Right! Head for the low seas!
Help me in too, Kubo! That's the first and last time I come here. Never ever again, Kubo!
Stop hanging the jib. That was nothing. Lann and Reynn. I don't know how you did it. Now, tell me where that demon was spotted.
In the waters of Babel, not far from the Rainbow Shore, Kubo.
Leviathan! Here I am! Show yourself! Come out and fight! If you have the courage!
What's all this noise? Who might you be? Oh, so she killed your ancestors. Now, you seek revenge?
Aye. She must pay. For my great-grandfather and Sildra's kin.
As you wish. I'll call her for you.
Oh, must you always raise such a clamor like that? My ears work fine. Little Adamantis, can't you see? I'm trying to enjoy myself. I have missed these seas. Your reason for disturbing me had best be good.
We're the ones who are disturbing you, Leviathan!
Well now, what is this tiny creature?
I'll show you, Tiny! You killed my great-grandfather Tycoon. He died, with all of Sildra's clan. But on this day, we will have our vengeance!
And I'm here to help, Kubo!
Tycoon and... Sildra, did you say? Oh! Astonishing! So their bloodline survived! But... Hold. You say you seek vengeance upon me?
That's right! Don't you dare feign ignorance! My great-grandfather was brave. When you attacked Sildra's family, he fought to save them. And died. But we swore that one day, we would have our vengeance. For generations we've waited. It's my good fortune that you appeared in my lifetime. Because now, I can be the one to settle the score!
Foolish girl. Am I to believe a whelp like you has any chance of defeating me? Not a chance. Not in 1,000 years. What now? Where am I? What is this?
It's a fantasy, where dreams and reality and time all touch. But don't ask me to explain what that means exactly.
I guess you might say, when somebody fights our friends, we tag in. You get it?
But how can... Oh, you two. How many long years have passed?
Can't tell you that, but did we really used to know each other?
Forget all that. Ferris thinks you killed her great-grandpa and Sildra's family. Is that really true?
Well, honestly, I'm not altogether certain myself. As I recall, when Tycoon's crew was attacked by Bismarck's forces, on a whim, I may have helped them to defend themselves. Once I left, any number of villains could have done them in, but that's no concern of mine.
Then you mean Ferris and Sildra are mistaken?
So why not just tell them as much?
If their hatred for me has been festering all this time, then I cannot calm the waves by telling them it was all a big misunderstanding. As such, the wisest course of action is to accept their challenge, to let them break themselves against me.
The way you're making it sound, you know they're fighting over nothing, but you still won't let them win? Really?
Why would I let them win? I am not beholden to them. They chose this.
Then I've got bad news.
To fight them, you have to go through us.
Well, that can be easily arranged.
Yeah! We did it!
Oh! You got me! I have been slain!
We won. Really?
Oh, yes. Victory is yours.
We did it, Kupo!
Oi, Adamantis. Can I ask you something? A century ago, they tell of a sea demon. But was it really Leviathan?
Tell me, why do you ask?
Oh. Well, I might be imagining it, but she didn't seem like such an evil character.
Don't be silly. She was, without a doubt, the worst of the Dyad servants. But no more. You have succeeded at avenging your kin.
Oh, good then.
Captain! We did it, Kupo!
Aye, and you were a big help. Right. Gents, let's go home.
To think you were once feared as one of the great terrors of the seas. When did you become such a big softy?
Quiet, you. There will be trouble if they learn I still live. Now hush, until they're gone.
What now? Who's... What now? Goodbye. What now?
So it's been that long.
None of us know exactly how long it's been, but it's estimated the giants who lived here must have disappeared about 100 years ago.
A century. Huh. It's a little hard to imagine.
Well, why don't we head back to the airship and... What the...
Was there something I could help you with, Bahamut? Oh. Or should I call you Tia Babalo?
You dare speak my true name before a stranger? Have you lost your mind?
What is going on?
It's been a century, you said? Been quite a while. But I used to know old Bahamut here.
You know the Dyad servant?
A servant? Me?
Sorry. She means that you once served Lann and Reynn.
Ah, yes. Who can forget those two?
What? Lann and Reynn are the demon Dyad?
The heralds, probably Seguaridus, must have concocted the name to spice up their crimson prophecy. But there's a basis to it. The original Azure prophecy mentions demons too. Did Lann and Reynn know? Could they have read it?
Reynn always was an avid reader.
Yes, she was. Except acting out prophecies sounds like Lann.
You know, you're kind of taking all the wonder out of my childhood here.
One thing I know, no one would have started calling them the Demon Dyad or whatever if you hadn't been there, acting like demons and wreaking havoc against their will.
You can blame the heralds for that. I don't care how long I was sealed away. How dare Brandilus name his army Bahamut and declare himself king of this world? I'll kill him! Tell me where he is right this instant!
Is that the reason you're here? Listen, I've observed Brandilus up close for a century, and... Tia Babalo, face it, you don't stand the slightest chance against him.
What was that?
The X9 Knights. I trust you've heard of them.
They're a fusion of three things. An esper like me, a human, and lastly a god from the Extraverse. Correct?
Gods from the Extraverse? Espers? What are those?
Well, the Azure prophecy makes mention of them both. Essentially, it says, "From oblivion, light and dark were born. Light begat beings called espers. Dark begat monsters, and humans who sought the light. In the Extraverse, the world that surrounds ours, live gods that feed solely on death and destruction. Gods that are beings and non-beings, and will not heed reason. One world found a tear in the fabric, and exploited it to confine espers inside their human bodies. However, this tear left them open to the Extraverse and its cruel gods."
So then does that mean the heralds are those exact same gods?
I can't say anything with real certainty yet. In the end, the prophecy is just words, so the best we can do is venture a guess at what it means. In fact, it's because this first section was so ambiguous, it was omitted from copies. Only direct descendants know it.
Then, that would make you...
Yes, that's right, the first summoner's descendant. Oh, and probably the last giant summoner, I would imagine. Although, it seems that some of you have picked up the art of summoning in our place. You'll keep it alive.
Enough! Get to the point! Are you saying that Brandilus has become an X9 Knight?
Yes, that's right. A being who, just like in the prophecy, has crossed dimensions.
In a way, what else can you call him but a god? He's completely different from the Brandilis that you think you know. You can't beat him. You can't even touch him.
This cannot be! What you say is impossible! It doesn't matter what Brandilis is like now! He's not me! I'm the true king! The Bahamut King! Tia Babalu the Great!
Great. I see your temper's as short as ever.
Why are we fighting?